My check, 1, 2, run, said the guy. Was it Rogan? I believe it was Rogan who said, run. At the beginning of the House 3. Welcome back, everybody, to the streaming to my streaming and welcome in everybody who, just joined in. How you guys doing? Are you guys doing pretty good? I hope that everybody's having a good day, a good laugh, a good everything. I'm a little bit sick. Like for real now. I'm a little bit congested on my nose. I feel a little bit of the sniffles because, well, I don't know. I mean, sometimes you gotta get reminded that you are mortal and that all things should pass and that everything is just because of a little sniffle. And it's like, yes, I'm not immune. But yeah, welcome in everybody. I'm not like super sick or anything, but I will get better. Also, I have a sandwich right now. I have a sandwich of a little bit of chimkim steak and some potatoes. So let me give it a chomp, as people often say. Yum 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 yum. This is pretty good. Who knew that potatoes, haters, and meat would go really well together? And I have my usual coffee right here. I know that I shouldn't talk and eat at the same time, but whatever, you know how it goes sometimes, Anyways, let me see what I can talk to you guys about, because aside from the fact that we have a new cool game, in which we can spend hours and hours and probably like 6 or 8 streams on, because I do be a slow run streamer. There's a ton of cool stuff to look forward. I remember that back in the time in which we played the demo, and I say we because all the world around me also played it. I remember that I had specific trouble with one of the puzzles, and that was the puzzle of the electrical thingy. The electrical current. I already know what's gonna be going down when it comes to some of the puzzles. But what I don't know is if they change them, actually. And I feel like that could be a cool thing that they may be doing. If they change the puzzles in some way or another, minimum, then be ready for another like 8-10 streams of this game, because you know I do not believe that I will gonna be relying a ton when it comes to like puzzle solving on the internet. But I know that this is a stream, and even if I don't want to, I know that a stream has to like move forward. So if I get super stuck on anything, then you guys will have to excuse me, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So that's something that I've come to learn in these years of streaming, is that even as stubborn as I do tend to be sometimes, when it comes to puzzle solving, even when I wanna solve them myself, if I do spend like a good half an hour on something, I better like search it up, because that's not seeing somebody struggle for like half an hour on a puzzle is not something that people want to see, eh? So plus another thing that I do think that I have learned is that games should be fun, so you must play them the way you want to play them, eh? So there's no shame on that, I guess. Oh man, I do have the sniffles, or this sadness, the loneliness, the sniffles, because I do have a little bit of an infection, eh? A little bit of a flu, a little bit of not so much of a cough, but yeah, it's important that in order for a flu, to not develop as some coughs as well, you gotta secrete those infections out. Oh yeah, the emotes have finally loaded. Welcome in, Dominic. How you doing, eh? Yeah, that's something that I have noticed on Twitch recently. Sometimes the emotes just do not load, and you have to like keep reloading and reloading and reloading, eh? And shooting outside of the screen, eh? As people often say. But how you doing, Dominic? Welcome in, eh? How is you doing? Is you doing good? I hope you is doing good, eh? I'm doing pretty well, actually, although I do have a little bit of an infection. I do have like the sniffles, as people often say. Not so much of a cough, but I do have some infection that is secreting through my nose. And by that I don't mean like the white heads that that they surface whenever you try to squeeze your nose. I feel like I do have a big buildup of those white heads, but I haven't really found a way to actually like take them out. I guess that's disgusting. Why am I talking about the white heads and infections and secretions? That's not something that that I should be talking about whenever I'm eating something, eh? But yeah, welcome in, everybody. You're doing well. I'm glad that you're doing well. Oh yeah, I have a sandwich of meat and potatoes right here. Actual meat and potatoes. Eh? Who knew? Man, this is lovely. Thank you. Fortunately, it hasn't been. I shouldn't talk any at the same time. Fortunately, it is not like a big infection, like I'm bedridden and being like that. Eh? I don't have the T virus. Eh? But having your nose being stuffed constantly or feeling stuffed constantly is not the most pleasant feeling in the world. So, but that's something that I'll have to endure, as people often say. So it's definitely nothing too bad. Magic people, voodoo people. I haven't really listened to that song throughout. The magic people, voodoo people, and the one by the Prodigy. There are some songs by the Prodigy that I do really love. Like you have your usual candidates, but there's some that are like, oh, this was pretty cool. Not the mainstream ones, but Well, I mean, I guess everything's mainstream when it comes to like the Prodigy, and by mainstream I mean, you know, good. Although I know that mainstream doesn't always equal good, but you know what I mean. The ones that people know are the ones that, you know, people usually like, and I do like those. You know, shout outs to the Prodigy. They know how to do some mean boots and cats, as people often say. Although it's been a while since I last heard anything from them. So maybe someday I will listen to more the Prodigy. You know, something that I would really love to do someday. If I do happen to become a cam streamer, you know, a streamer with a cam, maybe playing DDR or playing Just Dance could be cool. I don't know, could be fun. I don't know if there are mods, you know, made by fans of songs. You know, imagine Just Dance, but it's just meme songs. Like, I'm not so sure how you would even begin to mod a game like that. Although I guess it could be cool to try. I don't know. That would mean, you know, fiddling with the entire engine of Just Dance, and I don't even know which entry would be like the best one to mod. But yeah, imagine doing custom dances, custom songs, doing everything custom on Just Dance, so that people could play it without a problem. That could be fun, huh? Mm. A good thing about Just Dance, the fact that you don't need you don't need a dance mat. Mm. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when it comes to Just Dance, you don't even need a Wiimote anymore, right? Like, you can use your phone. Is that right? I do remember that Just Dance became like a subscription thingy that you need to like pay a fee in order to like play the game or like play a lot of the songs. I don't remember exactly how that went, but I guess the selection of songs that are in the whole catalog of the Wii releases are, you know, pretty good. So for people who want to play Just Dance like that, they can definitely do so. Here we are in Spooky Month, and I'm just talking about Just Dance. You know, well, I mean, there's the Spooky Dance and everything. You know, the Monster Mash. Ooh, the Monster Mash. Did you guys know that I was used to be so afraid of the Monster Mash? There came a time in which I was sleeping, and when I was like a little kid, and I used to sleep in the same room, in the same bed as my grandmother, because that bed was like really big. It was like a king size, I believe. I don't know. So we used to share a room, and I do remember that one time my uncle put the Monster Mash as an alarm, you know, for when he was like going to work. You know, he had to like wake up at like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. and he used the Monster Mash as his alarm, and that woke me up. You know, that alarm woke me up, and then I only remember like opening up my eyes and not being able to move because I was so paralyzed of the song. You know, because it was like scary, and it's not even a scary song, but you know, hearing something unfamiliar at those times of the morning. And feeling like, you know, powerless, being like, oh no, the Monster Mash is playing. What can I do? And I was like, you know, and it happened so much so that my grandmother had to like be like, yo, it's okay, hon, it's okay, and you know, so I just cuddled with her, and I was like, you know, fast asleep again. You know, it's one of those times in which you know, scary stuff can happen at any moment. But yeah, kids can be really afraid of many things that are not scary, and just find them scary just because. And it happened to me with the Monster Mash. I don't know if you guys have experienced something similar, but you know, I have. It was really silly. Yeah. The Monster Mash. Ooh, the Monster Mash. Not the Monster Smash, because there's no monsters in Smash. Could there be any, or are there any enemies that are considered like monsters in Smash Brothers? I sincerely do not remember, and I don't think so. I mean, I guess Ripley could be, you know. Oh, hold on. Is that the guy in Metroid? You know, the big winged guy. I need to play Metroid because I know 0 to none when it comes to 0 to nothing when it comes to Metroid, and I want to change that. You know, I want to change that for the better. Metroid seems like a cool game, and I'm not so sure if I'm gonna play the first one like as is, or maybe I can play like, you know, the remake, or maybe there's a fan remake or anything. I don't know. I believe it's called Zero Mission. I'm honestly not quite sure. But you know, I love this little rhythm, man. By the way, did you guys see that I now have an animated image in the server? Well, I do. So, if you guys want to join in the server, then _Discord so that you guys can see everything. Well, I mean, the bot is gonna be posting the link most of the time, so do not worry. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, as I said at the beginning of the stream, we're gonna be checking out Tormented Souls 2, so you guys can see how this game is gonna be. I already played the demo back when it came out, and it was quite fun actually. It was really fun. And as I said, I do remember having a little bit of trouble with the puzzle of the electrical breaker. And I do remember that I spent a good 23 minutes on it, so it was pretty embarrassing, eh? So if they haven't changed anything, then I should spend way less time on this try. So you know. So let's check it out. Let me jump on my sandwich right here, and then we can start the game, eh? Let me clean my hand, my killer hand. Okay, there we go. Let's play the game. So this game shouldn't be too intensive on my computer, or like at all. I know that it was made by, you know, with Unreal Engine 5, but you know, there we go. It's game time. You know, something that I did notice, you know, that was maybe something very proper of Unreal Engine 5 is the fact that, you know, some of the anti-aliasing is not so much implemented as they should. I mean, how can I phrase this? Some of the anti-aliasing doesn't really match the description. Apparently, the only anti-aliasing that actually works like a good anti-aliasing is TSR. I tried FXAA, I tried MSAA, I tried TSR. No, sorry, TAA. And of all of those, TSR works the best, but it performs the worst. And by performing the worst, I mean it actually works the way it should, and thus it takes a big hit on the FPS counter. but supposedly it is not like the most intensive one, like it should be. For anybody watching, these are my settings. PSR, medium, anything in medium. For me to actually like play this at a stable 120 FPS without too many issues, I have to use the TSR, and in order for it to look good, TSR should be the one that I'm gonna be using. Mostly because the description says that it is the best balance of performance and everything and anything, but it is the one that actually tanks the FPS the most. And if I use none, obviously there's a lot of aliasing, everything is so sharp. FXAA is the same, TAA is the same, MSAA is the same, everything looks so sharp. And it performs the same. But TSR is the only one that actually smooths out the edges without actually looking blurry. So, okay, here's a little bit of a demonstration, okay? I'm gonna do this so that you guys can see this. I'm gonna use MSAA. Supposedly MSAA is the one that should be the most good looking. Also, can you guys hear the game? Can you guys see the game? You guys can see the game, right? You guys can definitely see the game. And you guys can hear the game, right? Yes, you guys can hear the game. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna set it up on MSAA. And I'm gonna use an anti-aliasing quality ultra so that you guys can see. So, the beginning cutscene has some trees, and those trees should look good. If I use MSAA, which is supposed to be like the best performing one and the best looking one, here is how the trees look like. Check out the trees. Look at the trees. At the bottom of the screen. Check how they look. If only the game loaded. If only my English was good. Okay, check out the trees. Do you see how the trees look like? Do you see how it looks basically like a very stabby, pointy? You know, it looks like a little bit of a. It looks very sharp, which I guess for some people is really good. But now check this out. I'm gonna go back to the thingy. Yeah? Like even the protagonist, the girl looks like this. Do you see how sometimes she looks a little bit shiny? Well, maybe not so much shiny, but you know, she looks sharp, which I guess for some people is really good. But I'm not so sure if that's the definition of anti-aliasing. Same with TAA. TAA is okay, not too bad, but there's a reason why there's a whole subreddit, like, you know, bashing TSAA head down with a club. FXAA is kind of the same thing. Doesn't look too bad, but here we go. If I use, obviously none, it looks like this, but if I use ESR, check how it looks. Do you see how smooth things look? Then again, I'm not using my glasses because I don't have them anymore with me. I'm gonna have to like go for them. But I want you guys to... No, I don't want to... There we go. I want you guys to remember how the trees used to look. Okay. I have TSSR or TSR. And I'm not even gonna put it on ultra. I'm gonna use it on high. I'm gonna use TSR. And check how the trees look like, and then I'm gonna let the cutscene play so that you guys can remember and see what the story goes. Do you guys remember how sharp the trees look like how stabby they look like, how pointy, how shiny? Well, look at how they look like now. No pointy edges now. And taking into account the description of the anti-aliasing, shouldn't it be the other way around? Shouldn't MSAA be the best performing one and the one that actually like smooths out the edges without any blurring? And apparently TSR is the one that does it, but it's the other way around. So I'm not so sure if there's a problem with the implementation of of the anti-aliasing, but that's as much as as I'm willing to say, because that's as much as I have experience in it. And so far, that's the only negative thing that I will say about the game, because the rest of it's really good.
Anna?
Anna banana.
Are you okay? What are you drawing?
I don't know.
I don't know. They just popped in my head. What's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing's wrong. Or nothing that a stay at a fancy wellness retreat won't fix. Am I right?
I don't know if you're right, girl. I don't know how to tell you this, but you know, do you know which game you're in? I mean, I imagine that it is not called Pleased Souls for a reason, you know. Pleasant Souls.
Hey, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much for the resub. Oh my god, Rebecca, how you doing? How you doing, Rebecca? Welcome in. It's been a while. How have you been, Kitty Rebecca? Welcome in.
Hello. My name is Sister Angelica.
That's the name of my mom,
Yes. Caroline Walker.
Ah.
Caroline
Well, this
Walker.
little one must be your sister. Hello, Anna.
Say hello, Anna.
How you doing, Kitty Rebecca?
Takes her
Thank you
a
so
little
much
while to get to
for
know
the
people.
tier 1 sub.
No need
For the
to be
resub.
shy.
Oh yeah.
I don't bite. Come.
Very
Follow
strong
me.
play coming. Oh
I'm going to
yeah.
take you both
You
to the
bet.
convent.
Oh yeah. It's so lovely to see you again. And yeah, definitely. I've been looking forward to this game, and I'm glad that it came out the day
And
that
the
it did.
crucifix here was carved
Mostly
by a
because I
single
did
piece of
finish,
marble by a local sculptor.
I did manage to finish
Can I just say how very happy I am
Silent Hill
to
F.
finally have you with us. Isabella has told us all about you. Especially you, little one. You are a very special girl.
Anna's been
Is
through a
her...
lot.
Are her
Takes her a
clothes...
while to
hold
let
on.
go of people.
When it comes to the nun,
Don't
are
worry.
her clothes
You've come to the right place.
showing through
I'm
her
happy with
mouth?
that.
There's like a
Soon
white
she
stripe
will feel
on
well.
her inner cheek,
Let's get going.
and I'm not so sure if that's
Convent of
actually like
Tufano.
part of their clothing. But it's fun to think that maybe she just really has very white teeth. But yeah, I managed to finish Silent Hill F, and I was like, man, what am I gonna play next? And then boom, Tormented Souls came out, and I'm like,
You can put
oh
your luggage in
yeah.
here. You must have had a tiring journey. Why don't you get some rest before dinner?
No, I feel fine. How about you, Anna? Oh, okay. Maybe we could do with a nap.
Mm-hmm.
I'll come back in a few hours and take you to meet the other new arrivals.
Well, there they go.
Come on, sleepyhead.
Oh my god, it's the guy.
Lay down here. I'll wake you before dinner time.
This place smells old. You said it was gonna be a bougie little health spa. When can we go back to Canada?
Come on. We're only booked for a short
I'm sure
stay.
she's growing up,
It'll flow
but it is
back.
interesting to see that she has some like bald spots. Balding spots.
You want to feel better, right? Isabella says the therapists here are second to none.
Hmm.
And we trust her.
But that may be because of stress, you know. I do have some of the... Oh, somebody's raiding, eh? Mars! Oh my god, that's so nice of you to raid me. Oh my god, hold on, let me...
Snuggle up here.
Let me...
It's making me feel sleepy just watching you.
Fine.
Yeah, welcome in everybody from the raid. Welcome in. How you guys been? How you guys doing? Welcome in. Tell me all about it. Let me do one of these Mars cakes. There we go. How you guys doing? Eh? Thank you so much for doing everything. I guess I should introduce myself. My name is Gangadanga. I guess most of you already know me. Some of you may already know me. And yeah, I love I love those, you know, those cool horror games. How was your stream? Try not to get spoiled, but I do like the stream decoration. Thank you. I'm using a website called Glitter Graphics, I believe it's called. Let me link you up because I know that, you know, I did share this this website with Mars, so I'm gonna share that with the world. I'm gonna share it with the world. There we go. If you guys wanna check out some cool retro decorations and gifts, then check it out. It was fun. You will still be here, but have to quickly get ready for work. No worries. If you need to like raid and run or like lurk or anything, anybody who wants to not get spoiled of the, you know, for the game, it's completely fine. I understand. You guys saying, you know, dropping in and saying hello, it means the world to me. So thank you so much, everybody, for being here. That's a cool thing. No worries. Yeah, I hope that you can find like a ton of cool effects and cool decorations. I believe that. Oh, look at Carolina Walker. Yippee! So for those of you who just joined in, is this game good so far? I have just started the game. Actually, this is like the first minute of gameplay, but I did play the demo, and the demo is really good. And by extension, this portion of the game is really good. So yeah, I can say that it is. There was a demo, and I agree that people agree that it is a really nice game.
Yippee!
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the subs. Oh my god, that's so nice of you. Welcome in, and Daddy, and welcome in, everybody. Is it pronounced Daddy or is it pronounced Daddy? I don't know, but thank you so much for the gift, the gifted stuff to Mars. That is very nice of you, everybody. I feel blessed. I feel really happy to have a lot of good people here. There we go. Mars Kitty. Oh yeah. There's something that I want to ask you guys. And I don't know if you guys have experienced this the same way that I have, but I have some doubts. Hold on. So I'm using TSR anti-aliasing. By the description, it says that it is like the best, you know, middle ground when it comes to like performance and everything. And supposedly MSAA should be like the best looking one. But I want you guys to check this out. I'm gonna choose Ultra and MSAA. But I don't know. Do you see how there's some like sharp edges? Some aliasing going on, and there's some like sprinkling or like, you know, shining things on the model. And if I do choose TSR, which is supposed to be like the base one, like the good middle ground. Well, actually, FXAA should be like the lowest one, but if I use TSR, it looks good. I'm not so sure if that's the case. I'm so bad at game settings. That's fine. But yeah, if you guys want to make the game look good, or like, I mean, it's good, it's subjective. But if you don't want to see any sharp edges, TSR is the way to go. But it is the one that tanks the FPS the most. I feel like both FXAA and maybe TA look the better. I don't know. But I do like using TSR. It just so happens that it tanks the FPS the most. But with these settings, I have a 3070 and a Ryzen 7 5 something. It runs at a stable 120 FPS. There we go. I say Daddy, yeah, Devin. There you go. Eh? That's what we are gonna call it. Eh? So these are my settings. For anyone who wants to play 120 FPS. Anyways, let's check out the game. I don't have the time to look at the trunk. In the trunk, I need to find Anna. What engine does this game use? I believe it is an Unreal Engine 5, which, you know, we already know. I don't have the time to change my outfit. I need to find Anna. Well, let's find Anna. Also, I have a sandwich right here. Eh? So if you guys want to, you know, do a little bit of a toast. I think the party's downstairs. Eh? Yeah, I do believe it is Unreal Engine 5. This is a nice sandwich. Sorry, I'm eating and talking at the same time. I'm sorry. But I should say, I believe the game now runs better than what it did in the demo. I have to follow that scream from the end of the hallway, and I could be in trouble. You know, cue the chase music. Ooh, I'm not so sure if this was in the demo, but the way the camera moves, you know, it kind of like zooms in and zooms out depending on if you're moving or being stationary. That looks good. I like it. This water floats. This water font is dry. So yeah, for those of you who are not, you know, in the know, I do not currently have my glasses. I recently had intraocular lens surgery, and that took a while for me to actually recover from. But it seems like my eyesight is changing constantly, and for the better. I do see a little bit better each month that it passes, but it also means that I cannot have the same graduation of you know, of glasses for a long time. So my eyesight is not stable. So I'm sorry if I do miss some stuff, and I'm so sorry if I misread some stuff. Are you guys ready for some Resident Evil 4? And by that I mean this cutscene. Sadler, let her go.
Hey, that's my sister. Take your hands off her.
Be at peace, both of you. This is a holy place. There must be no violence here.
Also, let me know if the audio is
What are you
too low.
talking about? We were invited here as guests of Mother Lucia, okay? I don't think she's gonna be too pleased when she finds out how you treated us.
Child, I am Mother Lucia.
Dun,
Now
dun,
stop
dun.
struggling, please. You have nothing to fear. We wish only to guide you to your destiny.
Look, I don't know who you think we are, but you're making a mistake.
Oh, we know exactly who you are.
A mistake.
There's no
The bride of Mr. Steak. Right?
You are Caroline and Anna, the Wildberger twins. And we've been preparing for your arrival here for many years.
Caroline, I'm scared. What's she saying?
Nothing.
Renusha, you're going
Get out
down.
of here.
But you can't leave.
Americano, eh?
Your grandfather Noah swore a covenant. You belong to us.
I thought when I was playing the demo, I thought that she was just gonna like backflip the guy and be like, yeah, like a judo throw. But you know, this is not Resident Evil 4 when it comes to like, you know, the cool action. There's cool action in this game though, but you know, there's no backflips. Although I do not believe so. Also, it does seem like this is very painful, like obviously. But I don't know if you guys remember this in the movie of at the end of Resident Evil, the IRL, the live action ones. I believe Alice goes through something similar, doesn't she? Ooh, that's actually like really well locked in. Yeah, it's basically acupuncture. For some reason, I read it as Acapulco, and I'm like, yeah, this is what happens in Acapulco. Yeah, the first one, yeah, the first movie. You know, 1 out of 120 to go. I mean, of course, after something like this, you would vomit. It's too much of a shock.
What the hell did they do to me?
Welcome to Acapulco, everybody.
Anna? Where are you? Anna?
Anna, Anna,
you hear
do.
me?
Where are you?
Anna!
We have some work to do now. Let me change my clothes. How nice of them to leave them by the bed. I sometimes do break into songs, so be ready for anything that I sing. Although that doesn't really happen that often. What the hell were they doing to me in this place? Could it be that they were trying to, I don't know, awaken my chakra or something? A shelf full of medicine. Nothing that I can use. What else can we do? Salvation is in the teachings of the Bible. It was predicted by Gyromancer, yeah? Where did she bleed out? I'm inclined to say maybe, but it doesn't seem like they. I mean, maybe they strategically placed the things on non-lethal points, so that they wouldn't like break a vein or like a major vein or something. I hope this isn't Anna's blood. Eh? Hope this isn't Chris's blood. But sure, she must be bleeding by now, like a lot of bleeding there. But you know how this game goes. The Holy Bible? Yo, let me check the Bravo. Can I check the problem? Oh, also, this is something that I do remember that used to tank the game a lot back in the demo, and now it looks fine. Yeah, it runs fine. Yeah, in the demo, the inventory screen used to lag a lot, you know, but now it's fine. I worn a leather book with an embossed depiction of the crucifixion of Christ. One of the nails is missing. I didn't know that. Huh? There's a small hole where a nail used to be. Yeah, let me check the Bible. The Bible and Butthead, eh? I have never actually watched Beavis and Butthead. Is it a good show? I know that it does have its kind of humor, that it's like, you know, like junky humor. But I have heard good things about it. These beds are filthy. Like Frank, eh? Thumb thick. Look, eh? Who took the thumb thick? There we go. Let me combine this thing with this thing. A sharp thumbtack. This character is looking like Claire. Yeah, she kind of looks like Claire, which is pretty cool. Let me do this instead. There we go. Imagine if it actually, like, you know, like screamed. I like Beavis and Butthead when I was 8 years old, but I think it's still funny. Maybe, I don't know. There's always something funny about being like ha ha ha, like you know, the kind of humor that makes you go hue hue hue. And then I use the key. I did. Hello. Reflections. I did buy the digital deluxe version, and I was surprised to see that first and foremost, this game is not expensive, like at all. It basically is the same, if not close to the price of Separate Ways, the DLC of you know, a shelf full of medicines, nothing that I can use. Anyways, the darkness was consuming me. But yeah, this game is not expensive at all. I am in Mexico, so it costed me around 350 pesos, which is, I guess, close to 20-25. And that's the digital deluxe version. The normal version is like 300 pesos, which is $20, I guess. 20 something, eh? So if you guys wanna buy the game, buy the digital deluxe. It's not too more expensive. It's like $1 or $2 more. I love King of the Hill. It is made by the same people. I think you're right, yeah. I have heard something like that. It's a message written in blood. Do not let shadows embrace you. Yeah, Mexico. Mexico, Mexico, ra, ra, ra. Eh? I think they're still airing the show, like a new season still, and they brought back King of the Hill. That's pretty nice. For those of you who enjoy those cartoons, you know, that's really good news. I got a cheekbone. Also, I have some Japanese peanuts here with me. Crunch, crunch. I know that many people do not like when streamers play and eat at the same time, so sumimasorri. Also, do I have a map? Yeah, I don't have a map. I gotta find a thing to cure me. You know what's funny? I do remember that I also was playing the demo when I didn't have my glasses, although that may be a little bit of a false memory. So, you know. Hopefully my new glasses will be with me either today, maybe tomorrow, most probably tomorrow. But yeah, that's the reason why I'm doing a sub goal. Did you know in Japan they're called Mexican peanuts? Who knew, eh? I mean, if they aren't, I wouldn't be surprised, you know. One of the Bible verses has been highlighted. And thou shalt eat the fruit of thine own body, the flesh of thy sons and of thy daughters, which the Lord thy God hath given thee in the sea. The Rainbow Six Siege, eh? And in the straightness, wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee. Can anyone translate that? I'm sorry, I do not speak English. I do not speak English. Or you think they are? I mean, for those of you who don't know, Japanese peanuts did get invented on, or I mean, created? I don't know. They were made in Mexico, but they were made by a Japanese guy back in the 60s or something. I don't think I should be here. Then again, I don't see where I am. Here I go. I feel like I should first go explore the other corridor. Mostly because I kind of already know what's going on. So it is that kind of stuff. It is interesting how the developers did include a setting for hand controls, but only on your left stick, and you can either choose to use the what is it called, the D-pad to run, so you can have like two control schemes at the same time, I guess. It's a sketchbook. She must be nearby. Is she though? And a sketchbook. Can we? No, we cannot. Well, we can again. A spiral-bound notebook that Anna used for her drawings. Is this a burger? I don't think this is a burger. Look at these cool drawings. This kind of aesthetic reminds me of oh, we can zoom in. It reminds me of Fear and Hunger. So for those of you who have played Fear and Hunger, yeah, yippee, more power to you, because Fear and Hunger is a really cool game. And actually, one person that we know, which is I don't know if this is like meant to be a surprise, but here we go. Goldthrex. If you guys know who Goldthrex is, he is actually the developer of a game inspired by Fear and Hunger, which I guess it's called Solvet est Coagula. I don't even know if that's how it is pronounced. But if you guys want to check it out, then check out Goldthrex's Twitter, because I do believe that the game got crowdfunded. So there's a lot of cool things coming up. And I mean that mostly because of the game by itself. But, you know, maybe somebody who's streaming right now contributed with the music of the game. So if you guys wanna listen to the soundtrack, then maybe you guys could check it out. I don't know. I wonder who that was, you know. I wonder who was that person who contributed to the soundtrack. Ooh, we got some pliers here. There are stacks of patient files and medical records. Since it was so long ago, you know, when I played the demo, I'm still gonna be roaming around like aimlessly because I still don't know a lot of stuff, you know. Sure. Wait, what's this? Oh, this is the Bible. Let me... Didn't I? There we go. I can't record without a... Wait, what is this then? 7-inch tape that can be used to record thingies. Well... Who should I can't record without a tape. There we go. It may be a little bit too early to say, but here we go.
A tape recorder. I've used one of these before.
I wonder. Yeah, I wonder who it was.
I'm gonna record my progress on this machine. And maybe someday, someone will hear this and find out what happened to me. My name is Caroline Walker. I came to this town to find help for my little sister, Anna. She does this thing where she draws terrifying images and somehow they become real. But it was all a trap. A huge nun knocked me out and now they've taken Anna. I woke up looking like a pincushion, stuck with these thick needles. These people are sick. I need to find my sister and get away from here fast. I'm heading to the Lady Chapel, the last place I saw Anna. Maybe I'll find some clue there.
You know, the Lady Chapel, daughter of Mr. Chapel and Mrs. Chapel. You know, I love how they keep these dialogues. You know, when Caroline is recording her progress. Uh-oh. We gotta run. And we are saved by the magic of the Bible. Uh-oh. So there's only one way in which we can go, actually. So let's give it a go. The Bell Tower. The bellest of towers. I cannot really go over here, actually. Let's go downstairs. I'm sure that there's something really cool going on over here. So yeah, if you guys feel like the game is too low or if the game is too dark, let me know. Because there's times in which I don't even know where I'm going. Excuse me. Something is confined within the cage. Maybe I can use the pliers. I mean, either it was a very thin metal thingy, or maybe she's just too strong. Oh, a lighter. I wonder if I can... Yeah, let me equip it. There we go. Can I equip and unequip to my heart's content? Maybe I can put it in the thing. Hold on. Shortcut. Yes, please. There you go. Also, I love it how this is basically a reference to Silent Hill 1. What would you guys do if you guys found yourselves in this kind of situation? I don't even know what I would do. I guess years of survival horror, you know, playing would have, you know, trained us to do cool stuff. But imagine how frustrating it must feel if you would be like, ah, yes, I have played these games many years. It's time for me to shine, and then you die. I guess that would be really frustrating. Run, run, says Sinister. Run, run. I live. I've actually never played that game. Is it good? I've seen some gameplay of it, and Sinister is actually like pretty fast. Like he really moves fast. This is where I came from, isn't it? But even so, there's things that I haven't really checked out just yet. Let me go over here. Maybe I can find something really cool. These medical devices haven't seen use in a long time. Assistant Sinister Angelica. Sinister, Jesus Christ. Assistant Sister Angelica. Did I... Hold on. Sister Miriam's diary. Assistant Sister Angelica. Today, Mother Lucia asked me to assist Sister Angelica with preparations for a medical procedure. I was honored. Hold on. She told me that I was chosen because of all the sisters at the convent. Of all the sisters at the convent, I have the steadiest hands. She asked me to retrieve some needles from the strange room. I was surprised to see that they were that we stock such large needles. Yeah, there we go. I wonder why. More surprising still was Sister Angelica's appearance. Her skin is cracked, her back is hunched, and her eyes have lost the gleam they had when I was a child. Has it been that long since the last time I saw her? Maybe. More likely than you think. It's a body wrapped in a blood-stained sheet. The stench is unbearable. We have some puppy down, for my injuries, I believe. I don't know. Do I even have it? Right? Yeah, an antiseptic for the treatment of minor pain. Puppy down for the injuries. I wonder if there was anything else that I missed over here. I do not remember there being anything hidden, nor anything, you know, extra spooky. Or maybe I was wrong. So it is not too far from here in which we can find the first weapon, but you know, we still gotta be careful. Ooh, extra spooky, eh? Okay, let's follow the guy that was, you know, walking over here. I know that I saw something walking by, so I was like, should I go investigate? Should I not go to investigate? Maybe we can, maybe we shouldn't. That monster brutally murdered this nun. I must save Anna. I mean, do we have to, eh? Oh, this is the saving place. It is not that this place saves us, but we save in the place, you know? It is kind of like the saving grace. There we go. So for those of you who played the demo, how long did you guys took in each puzzle? Because I do remember boy. Yum yum yum, the burger. Big burger. Welcome in, Paula. How you doing? Welcome in, eh? For those of you who played the demo, which one was the puzzle that you guys took the most time in or for? Oh, look at the puzzle. I might need to use something here. Could it be that I need to put this? No. Could it be that I need to put this? No. Big boy. I remember that I took close to half an hour when it came to the circuit breaker puzzle. And I know that that's a little bit embarrassing, but I do have the VOD on my... Well, actually, not so much the VOD, but I mean, yeah. The edited video on my YouTube channel, so if you guys want to check it out, I do have a YouTube channel. It's a beginner's chess book. Some lines are highlighted. Hooks can move any number of squares. Rooks can move any number of squares, but only horizontally or vertically, not diagonally. Knights move in an L shape from their starting position. 2 squares is in one direction and 1 square perpendicular. Bishops can move any number of squares, but only diagonally. Pawns can move 1 square straight ahead, but capture diagonally 1 square forward. The queen can move any number of squares in any direction, including diagonally. The king can move 1 square in any direction, including diagonally. There we go. Have you guys eaten today? I hope that you guys have eaten today. I was eating a meat and potato sandwich. And I don't mean figuratively, I mean actual meat and potato sandwich. It was pretty good. So I hope that you guys have had your fill for today, or for the moment, because, you know, we still gotta eat. We still have 2 to 3 meals still on the day. Or in the day. Let's go down. I do not remember the chess puzzle, which I imagine that's something, you know, that has to do with the puzzle. Combat map. We have the map, everybody. And the map actually now doesn't tank the performance of the game, so that's pretty good. I'm glad that I can zoom in this much, because doing this without my glasses is like a death sentence. It's been a little bit of a bit since I last ate a burger, now that you mention it. Was it a whole potato? Maybe half of it. It was in very, very small chunks. But I haven't really tried to eat a whole potato. Imagine doing a sandwich out of a baked potato, like a whole baked potato. Eh? That could be cool. The floorboards fall away into the darkness, into the distance, the darkness itself. The dark of the dark. The cabinet is filled to the brim with old books. You want to try the Burger King Halloween Whopper? I said... Oh wait, no, hold on. That's Wendy's. I know that Wendy's has a collaboration with Wednesday Addams. But what's the big thing? Oh, painkillers. That's nice. What's the cool thing about the Halloween Whopper? Let me know all about it. A stack of books about various medical procedures. And another cool thing that they are doing only in Japan is the Street Fighter crossover with McDonald's. I wish we could have those. The cabinet is filled to the brim with old books. We already know that. The forceful presence of Mother Lucia has been captured in this painting. Look at these guys. That's certainly a pair of imposing statues. The statues. Rock and roll McDonald's. That's the song, right? I believe it's pumpkin colored burger bread. Oh, and black colored sesame seeds. That sounds interesting. I know that in Japan they have this thick black sauce. The sauce. This thick black sauce that, you know, it's very Halloween-esque because it looks like goop. Let's go here. Oh, I need a something, a certain something. But it is interesting how some places do have a ton of cool stuff. I don't think we have something like that in Mexico, but, you know, I may have to look around. This statue depicts a young woman sheltering young children. Like Mother Miranda. Oh, we cannot really go here. The elevator has no power. It is powerless. So we can either go over here. I mean, isn't that where I actually like came from? The library. The library. Let's go here. Something good may happen if I go here. Eh? Actually, this is where I came from. Never mind. Well, I mean, nothing bad happened, which is in and of itself very good. Eh? Which I guess I was about to compare to the thinking that the glass is half full or half empty. People tend to say that thinking about the glass being half full. Oh wait, check this out, eh? The door is blocked by some sort of enchantment. So I don't know if it's gonna sound, but I remember in the demo there was a voice that was like ooh or something like that in one of these doors. Have I eaten the Wendy's Wednesday meal? No, because here in my city we don't have a Wendy's, unfortunately. Eh? Yeah, in my city we only have a Burger King, we have McDonald's, we have Carl's Jr. and some other local franchises, but yeah, we don't really have Wendy's. Hopefully one day we will. Oh, the funny sound of the door is not here anymore. There was a funny voice clip in one of these doors, like this door that comes from it. Like it is supposed to be like scary, but it was actually like quite hilarious. No, it wasn't that one. I believe it's the one that goes ooh, one that goes ooh. But yeah, well, what was I saying before that? I do not remember, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, some people say that, looking at the glass being half full means that you are very, very optimistic about things. But wouldn't you be like, man, my glass is half full. They forgot the other half. How dare them, I'm gonna sue them. Oh, you just made it to work. Nice. I'm glad that you had a nice and safe trip. Yeah, thank you so much, Daddy, for the gift of stuff to Mars. That is very, very cool of you. It is cool, very cool of everybody to be here. Yippee. Big yippee moments. Oh, this is where I came from, actually. Oh, I can change my outfit here. So, for those of you who still don't know how or what the the outfits of the digital deluxe version look like, I guess I can show them to you, but if you don't want like spoilers of how she looks like, I'm gonna tell you I've changed to the original thingy so that you guys can see to the screen. Okay, I'm gonna use this one first. So check this out. Divide-wise, how you doing? Welcome in. Tormented Souls? Yeah, that's me at work. That do be you. Oh, actually, I got an achievement. Look how cool she looks. I wonder why they had this outfit. But yeah, Divide-wise, how you doing? Welcome in. Everybody's just joining in. That's pretty nice. But yeah, that's you at work. So this is the first costume that you get with the digital deluxe version. So it's pretty cool. And actually, whenever you get the digital deluxe version or the digital deluxe upgrade, they actually like tell you which ones you're getting. And so Banner outfit. You're okay. That's nice to know. Only going to be tormented for like 3 more hours, but compared to an eternity in hell, that's really that's really a short time. Eh? Which that's the name of a book that I read called A Short Stay in Hell. It is very existential and it actually like puts things in perspective. So if you guys want a spooky quote-unquote book to read, I definitely recommend you guys reading A Short Stay in Hell. And this is the second outfit that the digital deluxe version gives you. Look at her looking really cool. This kind of outfit reminds me of, I don't know if you guys remember, well, I'm sure that everybody remembers, like, the days of shuffling. Like every day I'm shuffling. Why did this thing actually like lit up? I don't know. But yeah, look at her. That sounds really cool. I definitely take a look. Definitely, yeah. It is very much a very good read. And it isn't too long as well. But yeah, this outfit kind of looks like something that somebody, you know, dancing, shuffling would use. Like it. I know that it's meant to look like a biker, like rock and roll, metal kind of outfit. But I don't know, the fishnet. What are they called? Not the leggings. They're not socks. Stockings? I guess? I don't know. The fishnets. The shorts and I guess the top kind of reminds me of how people used to dress back in the day when, you know, shuffling was the whole rage. She looks like somebody who would definitely be into shuffling. You know, every day I'm shuffling. Yeah, the eye patch fits the outfit, definitely. I mean, it's not like she has a choice. If you guys have played the Tormented Souls 1, you guys know why she has an eye patch. But anyways, let me change to the original outfit. And there you go. I had changed to the original outfit. Well, the original in this game. 100% she shuffles. Yeah, every day I'm shuffling. Oh, I can save here. Tiki. Was shuffling ever like popular in? Well, I mean, it was popular like everywhere, but I wonder if it was popular in Chile, because this game is made by people from Chile, and this game is actually like co-funded, not co-founded as in, you know, the founding, but the funds, the money. I believe it is co-funded by the Minister of Culture and Arts in Chile. So there's governmental support behind this game. So if you guys wanna, you know, be like, yo, pick government, then there you go. The government actually helped make this game. So that's pretty cool. It's locked from the other side. The day has finally gone. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses, so I'm gonna fumble some of the things. What's the thing? Is this the thing? No, this is not the thing. Can I not read the letter that I got? Not having glasses definitely is making me very dizzy. Sister something. Oh, I can actually like do this instead. The day has finally come. Mother Lucia asked me personally to take charge of preparations for the illustrious ceremony in the Lady Chapel. Everything must be immaculate for our final ascension. The day has finally come, sisters. Yeah, sisters, We have waited so long and have witnessed so much cruelty and sin. But at last, God will send the beautiful angel to retrieve us, and he will welcome us into his kingdom. Only us, the chosen ones. All the years we have toiled to please the Lord shall bear fruit. We shall inherit the kingdom of heaven. We will sing by his side to praise the name for all eternity. To praise his name. There we go. Every day I'm shuffling. Isn't this where I actually came by or from? I don't know. Did I get anything else from here? I do not believe so. Because otherwise I would have gotten it by now. Or at least that's what people say. That's what people say. Dun 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 dun. That's what people say. Oh, I can't stop moving, I don't remember. So what else have I actually discovered from here? I really cannot go here, nor I can go here. Oh, there's something cool looking over here. Hold on. Oh, I need the thing. Let's see what we can find over here. There's bound to be something good. No, actually, no, this is where we came from. Did I not get anything from here? Probably not. I'm gonna check the lower half, the lower part. And maybe something good will happen, eh? So one thing that I definitely don't remember is what our melee weapon is. I know that I love my Willy weapons, my Willy Wonka weapons. Right? I love my melee weapons, right? In you know, survival horror games. But I don't know if you get something to smash things with or something to stab things with. So that's something, you know, to look forward to. Can I not go here? I don't think I can go here. I don't think I can go anywhere. Anywhere but up. So now that we have the map of this place, you can move on a number. Yeah, thank you. I have visited this place. I don't know if we can actually like go here. But if we can, then man oh man, that would be lovely. That would be oh so lovely. Oh so lovely. It's luck from the other side. Another raid. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh, thank you so much, Angeline. That's so nice of you. Everybody's just raining in. This is the most raids that I've been having from the past 2 years, actually. Welcome in, everybody. How you guys doing? Welcome in. Let me give you a little bit of a cheeky shout out. Angeline. I was about to raid you instead of shouting you out. Angie, how you doing? Welcome in. Shout outs to the cute and cool Angeline. Welcome in, everybody. Eh? How was your stream, eh? Were you guys having a fun time? I hope that you guys had a fun time. Eh? You deserve the love. Thank you. That's very nice of you. This is the most love that I've been having. Well, actually, I do get a ton of love each day. So, you know, I'm very thankful for that. But yeah, when it comes to, you know, streaming wise, this is the most viewers that I've had in a good while, the most raids, the most subs, everything.
Here comes a new challenger.
And yeah, thank you so much for the follow, Timbo Burton. Eh? It was nice. He was playing some RE4 Rando, remake or original. Eh? Let me know. Eh? Either way, I'm sure that it was really fun. Eh? But yeah, thank you so much, everybody. So yeah, welcome in, everybody. My name is Skungadunga, or at least that's what, you know, the title says that. And yeah, I do love my survival horror games. You guys already know me, so you know. I'm trying to remember exactly what I need to go because it's definitely been a while. Oh, OG, that's pretty nice. Yeah, OG Resident Evil 4 is pretty cool. The remake is also very cool. Everything is just so cool. I love Resident Evil. We all love Resident Evil. Let's all gather and love Resident Evil, eh? And survival horror games. I was actually quite glad that this game came out yesterday, because I was in a little bit of a pickle. I was playing Silent Hill F like last stream, like I guess 2 days ago, and I was like, man, what am I gonna stream now? Like it's spooky month, so what can I stream? Eh? And boom, Tormented Soul 2 comes out, and I'm like, oh yeah, it is a plan now. It is a date now. Eh? So I'm glad to be playing this. And I know that this is funny because I did play the demo, but I do not remember where I have to go. I'm just exploring, eh? So I'm okay with backseating, mostly because I do, you know, as people often say. Oh, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Angeline. That's so nice of you, Kitty Rebecca. Thank you. Eh? Thank you to everybody. But yeah, if you guys know exactly where to go or what I have to do next, then yeah, I'm okay with backsetting because I do not want to drag the stream too much. Oh yeah. But you know, just taking in the atmosphere is really fun, you know? Even when it's just us, you know, going here and going there and going everywhere. It's just, you know, just fun roaming around, taking in the atmosphere. Yeah, thank you so much, Kitty Rebecca, and thank you so much everybody who stayed here, who stays and who just joins in actually. But yeah, if there's any raid and run going, there's no problem. I know that everybody has like things to do. So, but yeah, if you guys want to stay, then you're more than welcome to stay here. So, there's something that we can put in here that I still don't really know what it is. I know that it may be one of the things. I might need to use something here, but I do wonder why. So my key items are here, and there's nothing really else in here. I cannot really interact with anything else, so that is a puzzle yet to be solved. So as far as I remember, I came from here, so could there possibly be something else in here? Maybe, maybe not. There's only two possible ways to go, and one of those is actually like locked from the other side. Hello from the other side. Yep, locked from the other side. So we can only check out the lower half of this mansion. Wow, what a mansion, eh? Actually, when it comes to in English, please. When it comes to Silent Hill F, what are your thoughts on it? Actually, I really liked it. I forgot to give my rating last time I finished the game. I feel like it is a solid 9. I guess it is a. If anything, people, you know, at the least it would be an 8.8, but it is a solid 9, I would say. Silent Hill F was so nice, definitely. You played it on stream as well, Angelina, I assume. How did you react to that scene, eh? I don't want to spoil anything, so, you know. I'm sure you know which scene, or, you know, the couple of scenes, eh? I'm referring to, eh? I saw Mars's reaction in the VOD, you know. Well, I mean, it is true that there were so many, but I mean, you know, the, how can I say this? The remodeling scene, you know, the one in which, you know, there's some remodeling done. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to catch your stream live, but yeah, I was actually like, you know, going through the game myself, and I didn't want to get spoiled. But yeah, I did watch the VOD afterwards. Yeah, the glow up scene, thank you. Yeah, how did you guys react to the glow up scene? Play this game next time? Yeah, I'm gonna be playing Tormented Souls next time I stream as well. Silent Hill F, I already finished it, so if you guys want to check out the VODs, you can do so. I know that Twitch plays some ads when you guys watch the VODs on Twitch, so I'm actually like streaming as well on YouTube. So you guys want to check out the VODs without any ads, then there's also the YouTube channel. I mean, provided you have like a way to, you know, not see the ads. Yeah, very strong play coming. Oh yeah. Oh, you were asking, Angeline. Sorry. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. But yeah, I'm also playing this game next stream. So this is the only place that I've actually been at. Also, another cool game that I saw that was on sale was the Lollipop Chainsaw one. I'm looking forward to actually like play that one as well. So that's the Lady Chapel in which I should go. Maybe it is time for me to actually like use the map properly. I know that this leads here. So this is the guest's room. Cannot really go here. puzzles are gonna fry you. Well, I mean, the only puzzle that I'm gonna warn you against, or like about, I guess, is the circuit breaker. I don't know if I'm gonna reach it this stream, but there is one puzzle that actually took me like 20 minutes, or like close to half an hour back when I was playing the demo. I don't know if they changed it. I don't know if they did anything to it. Your ass at puzzles, but it's, you know, but yeah, we still try. Despite everything, we truck forward. So I cannot go here because it is locked. I cannot go here because there's nothing to it. I cannot go here because there's actually nothing to it. This is locked. This is locked. This is locked. Maybe there's something in the library that I missed. Maybe one of the books have something for me to use. So, I don't know. I don't know what I will do. I don't know what I will do in this game next. I actually didn't really listen to that song back in the day, but it's really fun. It is a really nice song. That band had a couple of really good songs. Well, actually, most of their songs are really good. Which band? You know, which band? I forgot the name. I love puzzles, but sometimes I overthink things so much and I can still solve them. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Puzzles tend to be really cheeky sometimes, because the solution sometimes is the most simplest one. But it is our own collective brain doing, you know, things like that. Where do I have to go? Where do I gotta go next? Yeah, this is why I often do like 6 or 8 streams of a single game that is like 8 hours at max, because of things like this. I'm a slow streamer. I'm a slow run streamer. Oops, ads. Ah, sorry about that. Oh. So that's what we gotta do, eh? Yeah, sorry about the ads. If you guys wanna watch the stream without ads, yeah, I'm also streaming on YouTube, eh? So check it out. So that's what we got. That's what we had to do, eh? Okay, now that we know, it's time for us to go down. And we went down, eh? How was that, everybody, eh? Did you guys like that elevator action, eh? Heavy duty cleaning chemicals. Later, this trolley. What do we have here? We have nails. I wonder why we will need nails for. So we are in the thingy. So let's go here. Or actually, let me see if there's anything extra that I can get over here. Let me go in circles. So as far as I am concerned, there hasn't been, or there never was, actually, to put it into perspective, there never was a survival horror protagonist or character in a Smash game, right? I do not remember that was the case. Which is kind of sad. But at least we got the... I believe we got Chris and Jill's trophy. Bodies tied in sheets have been dumped into the water. Well, I guess that's what happens when you let the bodies hit the floor. Eh? Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. I can only count to 4. Let's go in here. Something good may happen, eh? The basement. Look, it's our friend, Joe. Oh yeah, I can actually, like, you know, lit those candles. Lit those candles, fam. Then, what do we have here? We have some more nails. Would you consider the Bioshock a survival horror? I guess... Yeah, I mean, I have never played Bioshock, but from what I've seen, I would say that it is. I believe it is just as much as a survival horror as Fear would be, you know? There was a Big Daddy in a fighting game, I think. Oh, which one? Because I sincerely do not remember. We can either go here or go here. I'm gonna go here. Something good may happen. Lock from the other side. Time to juke him, man. Aha! Got him. Oh, let me lift this up. Did you guys see that juke? We got his ass. So here we are. PlayStation All-Stars, I believe. That's right, yeah. I forgot about that game. And I've been meaning to play it because I know that Isaac Clarke is also in that game. So yeah, another survival horror protagonist. And I believe there's a scene in which Isaac Clarke goes against Zeus. Because, yeah, the technology used in Dead Space is very, very powerful. So much so that I believe that Isaac can stop one of Zeus's lightning bolts. And Zeus is like, how dare you do that, you know? Compressed air canister. Me when I compress the air in my lungs. I'm coming. Don't be so impatient, eh? Oh, I can do this. Let's see. Examine the handle, nail clips, and the firing mechanism of a nailer. The air canister is missing. I wonder. It isn't gonna go here. Really. Oh, it actually... Hold on. It's gotta be too specific. Meow. Beep, boop. Look at me, and I'm an engineer. Eh? Oh, actually, and the achievement is called Femme Fatale. Eh? So that's pretty good. Is the enemy gonna burst through the thing? Yeah, I believe it will. Check this out. Eh? Oh. Oh. Well, I have activated the mechanism, so that actually should lead me here. South door. Well, let's go here. And if I die, I die. Ow. Ow, hey. I wonder, can I go here now? It's locked from the other side. Well,
Thank you for the
I
sub.
tried.
Yippee!
Oh, thank you so much for the sub. Oh my god, who was it? Let me see if I can. Hold on. Let me put this over here. I'm gonna put it in the top. Thank you so much for the cutie sub. Kitty sub. Well, thank you so much, Kitty Rebecca, for the gifted sub to Timbo. That's so nice of you, Kitty Rebecca. 2 gifted subs in a row. Wow, eh? Or was it 3? Maybe it was 3 and I didn't know it. But that's so nice of you. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. Today is a very nice day for humanity and skunganity. Eh? Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Where do I gotta go now? Yeah, Timbo, enjoy your cool emotes. And I don't mean cool because it's just, you know, me who made some of them, eh? But, you know, eh? I do believe they're cool, eh? And everybody's emotes are cool in here. Mars's emotes are really cool. Oh, I need a key. Mars's emotes are really cool. Excuse me. Ow, Ow. Sometimes I do not see where I'm going, eh? And Angeline's emotes are really cool. Everybody who streams here has really cool emotes. So there you go. But yeah, I hope that you enjoy mine as well. Look who's here, eh?
Hey. What happened here?
I wish I knew. Eh?
This damn place can bring out the darkness in our hearts.
God. She's dead. Did you do this?
The law of God does not reach down here anymore. It was either her or me. And now, destiny brought you to me.
What are you talking about?
I'm looking for something.
Did his voice change? I don't remember his voice sounding like this.
Maybe you can help me find it.
I can't help you. I have to find a way to get into the chapel. This crazy cult is after my sister, and the chapel is the last place I saw her.
The chapel of Our Lady. Then your arrival here must be fate.
What you mean?
The door has been locked by an ancient enchantment. It is held shut by the cursed souls of sinners, and the only way you'll get through is to exorcise those ghosts and lift the spell. Now, the procedure is written down in the same sacred text that I seek. The book is hidden somewhere in the depths of this prison. Find it for me, and I'll show you how to open the door.
Oh. Well, that's a coincidence.
Mhm.
Okay. I'll bite. I'll get you your book.
Excellent. Now, be careful, or this place will kill you.
Not ominous at all, eh? So, since everybody is actually like having a really cool day, I'm gonna make your day even more cooler. So, it's been a while since I last done this, but I'm gonna show you guys, you know, the little babies of the house. So, for those of you who already know, yeah, I do have some like little babies in the house, and by little babies I mean, you know, some cool animals. Also, it's the thing about check out Mars cakes is also in the thingy. I remember that people used to show clips of you know, streamers, but it doesn't work now, and it actually, like, you know, it's stuck over there. Hold on, let me see what I can do. She gives me Post Delgado energy because the eye patch and hair color. I wish I knew who that was actually, because I really don't know who it is. But yeah, back in the day, people used to like show clips of people, you know, when people rated. But I believe it's stuck. Yeah, here we go. There we go. But yeah, since everybody's having a lovely day, I'm gonna make your days even lovelier. So the little babies goes as follow. Here is Canelo, the little baby, the little baby Canelo. He's a Chihuahua and he's really cool. He loves giving kissy kisses. Here is Melody, the little princess of the house, and she actually is very, very, very cuddly as well. She tends to be a scaredy cat or a scaredy dog, but she is so lovely. And then we have Tuga, the big tortoise, you know, Tuga la tortuga, and it's very photogenic, you know. This tortoise is very photogenic, and I believe she's been with us since I was a child. And we also have a little turtle, a turtle, who's also very photogenic. Look at the little baby, eh? And then we have Rocky, the little big baby of the house. So there you go. Here are the little babies, as I give you a glimpse of the heaven that I live in. Eh? Yippee! Eh? As thanks for all the subs and all the love. Eh? So thank you so much. The babies. So there we go. Now we gotta find a book for this guy. I heard that the key to the prison is guarded by a nun of the sect. Find her and you'll find the key. If you want to unlock the Lady Chapel, you bring me that book. The entity that lurks within the Lady Chapel has corrupted that sacred place with demons from the other side. Why are you still here? Now get me the sacred book. I got hammer. Hammer. These funeral urns are filled with ashes. Ashes to ashes. Wholesale Gather is the guy with a chainsaw. And in the green, oh, that's him. Yeah, I've only watched that show in Spanish, and I believe his name is Renegado, because, you know, that's actually like a word in Spanish, like renegado. So he is Rene, actually an actual name. So Renegado, Host Delgado Renegada. Yeah. Yeah, I do remember the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Someone has hidden a body under a pile of coal. It is funny how, technically speaking, the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy are a spin-off of another show, which I believe it's called... I don't remember what the name of the show is called. Something about carnage. I don't know if it's like Chili con Carnage or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy was originally a spin-off of a thing. Well, I'm glad this didn't kill me. I totally forgot about the things. I don't think there's anything else for me in here outside of, you know, the things. There are human skeletons in the recesses of the wall. What kind of twisted decoration is this? Evil con carne. Yeah, there we go. Ah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, evil con carne. That's the kind of humor that I live for. Can I not go there? No, I cannot go there. Well, unlucky me, I guess. How is my health doing? My health is doing not too bad, but also not too good. I wonder if I can combine things. Painkillers, examine. Vial of tablets for the treatment of moderate pain. I'm gonna use this. There we go. I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling like a newborn out of a Disney movie, eh? It is nice to see that people do remember. Oh, actually, it seems that I cannot really use the thing. No, I can. Oh. The shadows are consuming me. But yeah, it is nice to know that people do remember the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. It was a show and a half. I wonder if there's something that I can smash open with the hammer over here. I believe it's only possible in the upper part of the map. Like so. Was there any? No, unfortunately. And I don't remember there being any pots in the guest room. Although I might be wrong. Could be cool if I could like smash open this. Ask and it shall be given to you, I guess. Well, there you go. Big brain time, big brain time. Oh, I can smash open this. There you go. Everybody do the shuffle. Oh, look at her go. Okay, enough of that. I love it. I love how games let you do that. It's just so much fun. And then everybody joined the cult of the Kurikitakati, the Kurikitakata. To be a horror game protagonist that, you know, jiggles around and dances around. Everybody loves to jiggle, said the guy. It's been a while since I last ever watched an episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. And I never watched the episode of the guy that jiggles. You know, come on, everybody, do a jiggle. I have never watched that show. Well, that episode of that show. I have watched the show, but I haven't watched that episode in particular. I feel like it is possible for me now to go and do the puzzle of the clock tower. So let me see if I can. I remember that I tried smashing the the glass in there, and then it didn't work. So here's how you do it. For those of you checking out any guides or whatever. Kuriki-taka-ting, kuriki-taka-ta, sakrakatiki-takatiki, sakrakatiki-takata. There's a remix of that song that actually goes really, really hard, eh? And I believe it's it appeared in a boiler room. For those of you who don't know, a boiler room is like a set of DJ-centric festivals, I believe, and not so much a festival, but like a, I guess, a place. Like every place can be a boiler room concert. It's just a closed space with a lot of people and then a DJ in the middle. And then somebody did the Kuriki Takati remix. And then everybody was like, you know, going bonkers at that song. And it's funny because there's like a guy in that video who's like you know, from Latin American descent, who goes bonkers because he recognizes the song, like, you know, and he's like, oh my god, this song, like, of all the people, he is the first one to go bonkers because he recognized the song, and I'm like, oh yeah, you know. So if I remember correctly, the chapel is right here. No, where's the chapel? The chapel, what is it called? The clock tower. Speaking about clock tower, I've been meaning to try the remaster of the first one, the remake. Which one do I gotta get? Lock from the other side. For those of you who tried the recent re-release, how good is it compared to like the original? I mean, it's technically the original game with just you know, some cool things added. The cross, the crow. Speaking about crow, I often think of the surname Crawley whenever I say crow, and I know that Crawley is also like a character in like what is it called? Good Heavens? No. Hold on. What's the name of that show? Crowley and I see Raphael. It's called Good Omens. There we go. If you guys haven't watched Good Omens, watch it. It's really good. But there's also a Crowley in Nightmare Creatures, and that's a game that I haven't really finished. I tried finishing the second one. Ooh, shotgun shells. I tried finishing the second one, but I got lost and I was like, maybe later. And that later never came. But yeah, I have never finished Nightmare Creatures, both the first one and the second one. Someday I will. Someday I will. It is a really cool game. So here we are in the clock tower. Well, it's not so much a clock tower as it is just a bell tower, I guess. So there's something here. The glasses on this case is too thick to shatter by hand. And you feel like, oh, well, I'm not gonna use my hand. I'm gonna use the hammer. Yeah. Oh, maybe I gotta do it again, eh? And then you go, yeah. And nothing happens, right? So it took me a little bit of a while to figure that out in the demo. But here we go. The four singers climb to the highest point of the hill. One by one, they raise their powerful voices to the wind. First, Victor broke the silence in the valley by setting the tone with his impeccable voice. Then sang Big Joe, Big Joe, Big Joe, the one with the deepest voice of the four. He was followed by his brother, little Claudia, with the highest pitch voice of them all. Finally, Elias raised his voice almost as deep as Big Joe's. The voice of the four singing together shattered the silence of the entire valley. So it's gonna be like the middle one, then the highest one, and high by pitch, you know. And then No, wait, hold on. What? Okay, it's gotta be the middle one, then the deepest one, and then the highest one, and then the second deepest one. So let's see. So it's gotta be this one. There you go. And that's how you solve this puzzle. Yippee! And we get a shotgun. We get a shotgun. We get a shotgun. Just how the song says, I have a shotgun. Dun, 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 dun. Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine, Barry Burton, etc. Oh, hello. How you guys doing, huh? Excuse me. Coming through. I don't think I have anything to do downstairs. In fact, I don't think I have anything to do here to begin with. I'm gonna try going, all the way down just to see what's up. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. I just want to see what's down here. Maybe there's something for me to shatter that I have forgotten. That time has forgotten to actually like show it. So let's see. Okay, from the other side. There's nothing else in here. Let's go back up. I know that those enemies weren't meant for you to use the shotgun on, but you know, we gotta manage our resources here. I would have just hit it with the hammer again. It would have been fun. The hammer is very useful to save ammunition, though, so that is very much recommendable. It would have been really fun. The shotgun. Shouty gun. I'm gonna put my shotgun here, and I'm gonna use my lighter. The lighter. Equipped. I'm gonna put my lighter here. Well, hold on. Well, I'll be damned. There we go. And then the hammer over here. There we go. So that way I have my shotgun, I have my handgun, I have my hammer, and then I have my thingy. Pretty cool, eh? Let's go here. Something good may happen. Oh, wait, hold on. This is where we came from. Lamau. So there's really nothing else that we could have gotten over here, except for death and destruction. But since we have a hammer, we can now break stuff. And that stuff translates to things that I do not remember where they are. But someday we will find them. I'm gonna try and check out this place again, just in case I missed anything. I don't know if you guys hear the little babies in the background there that are like, you know, woof woofing, eh? That means mom is in the house. The little babies love us so much. I know that they missed us a lot back when we went to Peru. So the only country that I have visited so far has been Peru. And it was very lovely, I would say. It was a very lovely stay. And the little babies didn't see us for like a week or two. I don't know why, but I didn't even notice its fixed camera like all the survival horror games. Yeah, that is very neat. Yeah, a lot of people don't think that survival horror games need, you know, fixed camera angles, but this is kind of like Code Veronica in a way. Like, it is not fixed 100% of the time. Like, sometimes the camera does follow you, but it is just as neat, I would say. I love my fixed camera angles. It is one of the pleasures of life. Sometimes you go here, sometimes you go there, but wherever you go, the camera is there for you. I like making music on the spot. I'm a composer, yes, but I do not compose as much as I would love to. But I do love, you know, making up, you know, melodies of love. That is actually a song, eh? A Mexican song, eh? Well, I don't know if it was composed by a Mexican, actually, eh? But it used to be called. It used to be sung by a guy called Johnny Laboriel, I believe. Melodies of Love. I remember the lyrics. I don't think I have anything else to put in this thing. So what else could I be missing? I know that I did push a lever somewhere, but I don't know what it activates. Oh, the babies are inside the house, so expect me, you know, pausing the game in order to, like, you know, pay attention to the babies, because the babies are actually really cool. I already showed you guys the little babies, so the ones who come inside the house are Canelo and Melody, you know, the little fluffy babies.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Charmanderson. Charmanderson, there we go. The son of Charmanderson. At least that's how the logic goes when people have son at the end of the name, you know? Something son like Anderson seems to be like the son of Andre, something like that. But thank you so much for the follow, Don't mind me just going on a tangent, Thank you so much for the cheeky follow and being like hee hee ha ha hee hoo ha. Yeah, it's like that. I get you. Mr. Anderson. I have never watched the Matrix movies, actually. That's something that I gotta fix. I don't think I can break open the statues. There we go. The Escapade Parade. So now that I actually, you know, use the lever to open up stuff, yeah, I can go here. Should I save? I feel like I should save, but it's been a little bit of a... Oh, I remember this place. I should definitely save it. So for those of you who don't know what's coming up, you guys are very lucky, So before anything else happens, let me say, because Man, it's about to get really, really good. It's about to be wild. Born to be wild. No, that's born to be wild. Something like that. Time to record. Hello, YouTube. How you doing, The
door to the Lady Chapel is sealed by what looks like some magic spell.
A magic spell?
I can't get in. I met a strange old man who says he can help me if I find some book for him.
So he
gives me a bad
says.
feeling, though. I don't think I trust him. But if there's even a chance he'll help me get that door open, I have to try.
I mean, who can we even trust in right now? If not ourselves and our hammer. The hammer. There we go. The hammer. Dun, 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 dun. She's making a YouTube video, yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Anyways, I'm gonna go save my sister. And so on and so forth, right? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, the bald guy, I believe he's a priest, I don't know. But he kind of reminded me of... I don't know if you guys have played Alone in the Dark, the remake. Well, the reboot. So, well, not so much a reboot. The one that has the name Alone in the Dark that came out in PS3, Xbox 360, and the Wii. There's a guy in there, I believe his name is Patterson, something about those lines. And he looks just like that guy. Yeah, and yeah. Oh boy, I'm not so sure if I'm gonna be so lucky in this try, but let me see what I can do. What? Let me see if I can put them all together over here. Because otherwise it's gonna be a battle and a half. Come on, everybody do the conga. Bingo! Bingo! That actually went way better than expected, eh? Well, I mean, I already know that these guys, you know, were gonna be here, thanks to the demo. That went way better than expected, eh? Am I lucky or am I lucky, eh? So anyways, eh? There's something lodged in the skull of this amputated corpse, but I cannot reach it. I wonder why. Yeah, when I was in this section in the demo, I got cornered here and I was like, uh-oh, eh? And then I used the shotgun and then I did have to heal. Eh? But I'm surprised to see that the shotgun actually, like, you know, killed them in one shot, all three of them. Eh? There's nothing left to do here. That corpse has gone down. I do not think there's an extra enemy downstairs, but I can try and see. Yeah. Poppy down, Poppy down. Is it Poppy down or is it not Poppy down? Eh? That's the question of the millennia. Eh? The statue is pointing straight ahead. It has a condemning stare. Speaking about condemned, I did play that game on stream, but I never finished it. Mostly because I was like, oh yeah, I have been doing like 5-6 streams of this game, and then I'm like, oh wait, I'm only halfway through the game. Maybe someday I will finish it, and I never finished it. But someday I will. Someday I will. Because I've been meaning to play Condemned 2, Electric Boogaloo. And I know that that game is really scary, so that's one of the games that I want to, you know, check out. So what do we have here? A saw blade is lodged in the skull. Could pray with something. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna take this, if you don't mind. Head saw blade. There's nothing left for me to do here. So where could I use a head saw blade or something similar? Because I sincerely do not remember. Let me investigate it, I guess. Head saw blade. A rusted hand saw blade covered in blood. And it goes flying. I'm not so sure I can combine this with this. But someday I will have to combine it with something. I think this is the only way in which we can go. So let's give it a good look. South corridor. Sin and punishment. Isn't that the name of a? Well, actually, yeah, that's a verse in the Bible, no? Sin and punishment, and also a level in Doom. I don't remember it. Can I not read it, like straight from the book? No, not that. Well, actually, yes, this. Well, actually, no, not that. Here we go. Sin and punishment. Sister Catalina, the prison jailer, has allowed herself to be seduced by evil. Joseph, that disgusting old man, manipulated her into releasing him from his cell. Released. The man was sentenced to death. Sister Catalina later accepted responsibility for her faults and claimed to be punished. Sorry. Mother Lucia has, of course, ordered her to receive 100 lashes, 100 lashes and 2 days in the freezer. Mother Lucia delivered her sentence with her usual brilliance. She said, "If your heart is pure and you are truly repentant, God in his infinite mercy will help you and cover your body with his spirit. Your flesh will not freeze and you will emerge from the freezer unharmed. In truth, no sister has been punished in the freezer. In truth, no sister who has been punished in the freezer has survived. I must walk in the path of the Lord and turn away from sin. For those who sin shall face judgment. The Lord blesses you, sister." And then she died. The end. Which way do I gotta go? There's more stairs over here, so maybe if I get to know your name, and no one else will do. Ah, look, it's Bob. Good old Bob. The Doodle Bobs. Could it be that I can... let's see. Oh yeah, I definitely can. Nothing abuse over here. If I remember correctly, there are some enemies that will spawn in here. But I am not so sure. The kitchen, man. The kimchi. Oh, hi. How you doing? Cool fella. Oh, hold on. Check that. Got him, man. So that way you can save more ammunition. You will trade in some of your life, but you can save your ammunition. You know, she's just chill. Eh? Get it, eh? Something is held tightly in the dead woman's hand. If I remember correctly. How do I reload again? Oh, you can actually like dodge. I forgot about that. And to reload. How's my health doing? My health is doing okay. Not too bad. I can still withstand a bad thingy. Didn't I have some Poppy Down as well? Where's my Poppy Down? Equip? No. Is this a Poppy Down? Minor pay, yeah, sure. There we go. There's some fruits. Spoiled fruit has been discarded. Well, discarded. Yeah, discarded to rot. It's been a while since I last ate any strawberries. I should definitely eat some someday. I would really like to buy more fruit and vegetables. Vegetables I'm fine with, but you know, I definitely should consume more fruit. The stink from these severed animals' parts is overwhelming. Uh-oh, stinky. Factory. I'm sure there's a ton of more enemies in here. I cannot really do much about it. Can I, by a miracle of life, turn on this place? This wall is in disrepair and could easily be destroyed. Possibly with a shotgun blast. Some painkiller. Ah, yes, the enemy is over here. Let me see if I can... Is the enemy not gonna follow me? I don't think it will, huh? Well, that's very nice of him. Maybe he just lost my trail, I don't know. The table is strewn with the leftovers of our recent meal. It looks like they were in a hurry to leave. The factory. Interesting. Oh, look, everybody. It's a chessboard map. You cannot have a survival horror game without one of these. Where am I going? I feel like I'm going in places I should have been. Oh, actually, this comes back from here. Door unlocked. Oh, yeah. More shotgun shells. And so on and so forth. Oh, there's something here. First aid kit. We love those. We love those around here. So now that we are in spooky month, what movies have you guys watched so far? Do you guys have any plans to watch some spooky movies? I'm planning to do a movie night with some friends, so maybe. It looks like something could be pushed here or placed. I don't think I can do anything with this. Oh wait, I could have sawn off the hand of the woman with my saw. Let me go do that. I know that sounds very, you know, very sadistic of me to say, but you know, sadistic, is that even a word? Sadic. No, I don't even know. I know that the enemy is looking for me, but I'm definitely not looking for the enemy. Well, there we go. So it does seem that I can go here. Oh, there you go. Hand softening. That's the only thing that I was missing. Let me combine it. And here we go. A rusty handsaw with a bloody blade. The bloodiest of blades. Hi. There you go. Swing and a miss, buddy. Swing and a miss. Can I turn this on? Hopefully I can. Since I do have a lighter. I'm glad that things with logic work the way they should. Let me saw off the hand of the woman. Here we go. I don't think she's gonna be needing it like anytime soon, so. Frozen hand. I wonder if I can turn on the lights in here. It would be lovely. Here we go. Bzzz. How much do you remember from the demo? Only bits and pieces, but I remember until the end of it. Like, I feel like I remember this. But I do not exactly remember why, or how, or about how when. Have I been here? Yes, I've been here. I don't know if I missed anything from here. I'm gonna try to do something about it. Or with it. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, so this is the solution to the puzzle. So back in the day, I used to think that these were like Roman numerals or something. But no, this depicts the movements of the things, right? So this is the... Although I wonder if it's actually like upside down. It could be upside down. I don't sincerely remember. But I'm gonna try this way first. So it is the knight, the tower, the rook. I don't remember. The one that goes diagonally. The queen, the king, the peon, and the knight again. Yeah, I'm gonna try it like this. So, knight, tower, maybe. Diagonal, eh? Queen, king, peon, knight. I'm gonna put it on the chat so that I won't miss it. So, knight, tower, eh? Diagonal, because I do not remember the name of the pieces. Queen, king, peon. And then, well, pawn actually, yeah. Pawn. Is that even how you pronounce it? Pawn? And then knight. There we go. So this is how the pieces can move. Yeah, definitely. That is indeed cool, huh? So let's see. Here we go. So it is indeed the knight. Then we have the tower. Which one is the tower, man? I mean, I don't know. I believe this is the tower, yes. The one that moves diagonally, I believe it's... No, that's the king. The king, eh? Yeah, this one. Is this the king? I do not remember. The queen should be this one, probably. And then the king is this one, maybe. And then we have the thingy. Isn't it the bishop? Oh yeah, the bishop. Yeah, I believe the bishop is the one that moves diagonally. But which one of these is the bishop? Because I sincerely do not remember the, you know, the shapes of them. The shape of you, I'm in love with you. The third one is... The third one on me is the bishop, so this should be the bishop. So if this is the bishop, maybe this ones are like, you know, flipped. There you go. Yeah, so yeah, the ones who were flipped were the queen and the king, eh? So there you go. Got the crown key. Yippee! I believe the bishop is the one with the cross. Oh well, that makes sense, yeah, because it is a bishop, eh? But yeah, that's the solution to the puzzle. Eh? We did it, everybody. Yippee! I'm still tempted to go here, mostly because I want to see if I can turn on the lights. And I'm gonna kill the guy. If I didn't see you coming, eh? There you go. Yeah, I got it. Thank you so much for the help, everybody. I know that I can probably break this open, but I need light around me first. Oh, there you go. Maybe I can do it like this. Could easily be broken. Well, that's what I'm trying to do, eh? Maybe with a shotgun shell, but I don't want to waste a shotgun shell. But then you know. Let me try it. Oh, that didn't work, eh? Did I break it open? I remember I did, but I do not exactly remember how. I know how one shotgun shell less. But you know, it'd be like that sometimes. Could easily be destroyed. Well, I'm trying. I do not remember how to do that, actually. But I guess one day we will know. One day we will know. Oh, that actually looks so spooky. Look at the shadow of the doll. Eh? It looks like it has like big knives. It's a replacement painting of the Last Supper. The rave. Yeah, we unsing around here. And we got nothing. Could there be anything else in here? Probably. More likely than you think. Oh, this is where we came from, actually. Did I miss anything from here? I'm just exploring extra cautiously because I don't want to miss anything. Eh? Like, I know that I could have saved and then used the shotgun shell, but I feel like, you know, tapes are more, you know, precious than shotgun shells. So now that I can go here, was there any way that I forgot to go to? I do not think so. Maybe this key goes in here? Oh, recording tape, that's nice. There's nothing else in here. No, actually not. I mean, unless I can examine it. Yep, there's just nothing in here. So I can just go back. I'm gonna retrace my steps just in case I missed something. And so that way you guys can see everything and anything. I'm still wondering how or exactly why we would break that wall. But I'm more intrigued on the how than the why. I did try with the hammer. It didn't do anything. I also tried with a shotgun shell and it didn't do anything. So maybe there's something else that we can do over there. It would have been really spooky if the radio actually went off by itself. That's the kind of thing that haunts you in your dreams. I sometimes gotta think if those steps are indeed my steps. Some nails, that's pretty good. There's nothing else in here. Oh wait, hold on. There we go. And so light was made. You're gonna look for a bit. No worries. Yeah, it's working out really well actually. Pretty good. So it's really nice. So now that that has been done, let me know if we can do... Let me see if we can do anything else. Actually, now that I think about it, how long have I been streaming? Could you guys let me know exactly the time of the time and the time Because I feel like I've been streaming for a little bit of a while. 2 hours and a half. Oh, can I... Oh, this turns it off. I actually don't really know when I have to go. Because I do have places to be. And by places to be, I mean... You know, an event. So I'm not so sure how far away I am from a save point. I believe I may be very close by. But yeah, there's indeed places that I do gotta go to. But so far it's been a really fun stream, so I'm very thankful for you guys being here. So... But it seems like I unfortunately will have to like end the stream very soon. And by very soon, I mean as soon as I find a tape recorder, a tape machine. But it's been really fun. I know that we have done some good progress. Oh my god, some good progress. And yeah, it's definitely been lovely having everybody here, both for the raids and both for the subs and everything. I'm ever so closer to my sub goal. So thank you so much, everybody. Okay, there we go. Let's use the tape machine. And there we go. Is she gonna say anything else? I don't think so. But yeah, it's been really fun. I'm glad that I decided to play this game today. And I know that it is a little bit of a shorter stream than usual. But I'm glad that you guys were all here for the stream. So thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I hope that you guys will have an amazing rest of the day. But don't go yet. Let me see who we can raid so that we can share the love. Oh, actually no. I open up Twitter instead of Twitch. But yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Let's see who's live. Oh, actually, let's see. It was fun. It was definitely been fun. So thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I don't often get to raid them as usual. So let us raid Snooky Shogun. Snooky Shogun is another cool survival horror streamer, and he's also playing Tormented Souls. So if you guys want to check it out, I believe that he is way more advanced into the game as I. So if you guys want to, still watch the stream, then yeah, let us raid a Snooky Shogun. And yeah, have a good day, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the raids, both Angeline and Mars. And thank you so much for the gifted subs, especially you. Thank you so much, QT Rebecca MP, for the gifted subs, and everybody who subbed. So yeah. Twitch.tv/Kong_Dongam. Those are my links if you guys wanna, hang out in the server. The server definitely needs more people, so if you guys wanna hang out, that'd be good. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you guys in the next stream, which is gonna be on Sunday. And tip of the day is, remember that if you buy something expensive, I'm gonna repeat the last stream's tip. If you buy something expensive, like a car or like a new PC, and provided that you bought it like on full, immediately start saving for the next one, because it is better to have that extra money for whenever you need it than not having it and needing it at the beginning. Yeah, see you next time. See you guys on Sunday. Bye bye. Say hello to Snooky and have a lovely one. Bye bye. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye.